everyone. Today I'm going to read another story from my book, Green Light Go. And today's story is called Saturday with Dave. It's about a younger brother who loves spending time with his older brother. So let's hear about what happens with Saturday with Dave. I know I enjoy Saturdays because I can sleep in, and I think we all like Saturdays because it's one of the days of the weekend and we do fun things. So let's hear about our story. I have no father, but I have a big brother. His name is Dave. Dave works every day but Saturday and Sunday. Most Saturdays and most Sundays, Dave goes out with his friends, but sometimes he goes out with me. Those days are the days I like best. Yesterday was a day like that. It was Saturday. My brother was home. I went to wake him up. I always do that on Saturdays. So he went to wake up his brother. He went to wake him up because he's like, let's go do something. Hey, Charles, he said, how would you like to go out today? With you, I asked. Yes, Dave said. Just me and you? Just the two of us, Dave said. I knew it was going to be a wonderful day. Where are we going? I asked Dave. Where do you want to go? Dave asked. You mean we can go any place? I asked Dave. Any place you want, Dave said. So I said, let's go to the zoo. Okay, said Dave. We'll go to the zoo, but first we'll have a very big breakfast. There's nothing like a big breakfast for starting off a big day. My mother made us a big breakfast. I ate 1 egg and Dave ate 3. Then I got cleaned up and my mother gave me some money so I could buy things at the zoo. Then Dave and I walked 3 blocks to the bus. So look at them walking. My friends saw me walking with Dave. They asked me where I was going. I said I was going to the zoo with Dave. I bet they wish they could come too, I told Dave. Want to ask them, he said. But I said no, it was better with just me and Dave. Dave let me sit next to the window on the bus. It was a long way to the zoo and the bus had to stop a lot. But I didn't care. I talked to Dave. We got off the bus near the park. We walked through the park toward the zoo. It was cold, so we walked fast. Nobody walks as fast as Dave. Dave saw a man with hot popcorn, and Dave got some. He got 2 bags, one for him and one for me. We ate the popcorn while we walked. Popcorn isn't any good if it isn't hot. That's what Dave says. This popcorn was very hot. Then we came to the zoo. And then there they are. They got their popcorn. Ooh, look at the animals at the zoo. Most of the animals were inside because it was so cold. But we went inside too. There were lions and foxes and monkeys in there. The foxes were sleeping, but the monkeys were climbing all around in their cages. And one lion kept walking up and down. He walked slowly to one end of his cage, and he walked slowly back again. Then Dave said, let's go outside. He said it smelled inside. It did. But I like that funny zoo smell. Zoos always smell that way. Anyway, we went outside. It was still very cold, but the sun was bright and the sea lions were swimming in the sea lion pool. They liked the cold. The sea lions were jumping in and out of the water. One jumped up so near that water splashed on me. Was that water cold? The sea lion that splashed me made a funny sound, something like a dog's bark. Dave barked right back at the sea lion, and all the people near the pool laughed. Then I asked Dave if we could go to the part of the zoo where they let you pat the little animals. It's called the children's zoo. So we went over there and I patted a little lamb. Then I got some animal food and I gave some to the little lamb and to some deer. The deer came right over to me when I called them. But that Dave said it was time to go. On the bus going home, we went near a car that had 8 dogs in it. There were so many dogs that I couldn't see the driver. Dave said, maybe a dog is driving. Our bus driver laughed at that, and so did I. When we got home, my mother was in the kitchen. She had a very good dinner ready for us. She had all the things that I like best. We had meat, potatoes, tomatoes, and ice cream. We had seconds on the ice cream. Dave and I were both hungry after our long day at the zoo. After dinner, Dave went out with some of his friends, and I told my mother all about the day. My mother liked hearing all about it. I like telling about it. Dave says maybe we can do it again another Saturday. So here's a picture where he's talking to his mom at the table. So everyone, after we have a great day and your parents or a friend asks about it, it's always nice to share because it brings those memories back and we relive those memories. So always remember when you go places, pay attention to the details. So then you can tell your friends, your parents, your parent, whomever you have, you can tell them all about it. And everyone doesn't have a father and a mother. But in this story, our subject had a big brother, Dave, and he had his mom, and that was a blessing. So, whatever your family makeup is, it's always great. So, don't think about what you don't have. Be thankful for what you do have. Thanks for listening, everyone. That was Miss Cindy reading to you. Bye for now.